from Upfish, your marketing automation expert, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can generate social media copy for anything like LinkedIn or Instagram just on autopilot, just by having a meeting with someone. So in a previous video of mine, make sure you check it out on my page. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. I showed you how you can use Otter.ai to automatically grab meeting notes, summaries and transcripts, add them to meeting docs, create Google Tasks. But we can also use the transcript of these meetings to generate social media copy. Because when you think about it, when you're talking to people, you're discovering pain points of your ICP, you're discussing solutions, you're learning new things, and sometimes, just sometimes, people say really nice words about you. So it's good to make a list of this and add them to a content vault where when you have nothing to post, you can just go in, have a look and make an edit. So without further ado, let's jump into it. This is what's going to happen. You have a meeting and your Otter.ai bot is on the call. Once the call happens, automatically this automation will run and you will get a result like this. So you see here, I have just a list of possible social media posts I can make based on a call. I have the input summary of what the call is about here. So you see here it's about video real estate agents. And I have an example here of a post I could possibly make. Your ideas to set the stage for the next big leap. Happy client this week. What's the best testimony you've received recently? Some more social media posts. So basically the meeting happens. I get these posts automatically added to my Airtable. And then because I don't trust AI just yet, what I would do is I would come in, just have a quick look at it, copy them in and paste them out to LinkedIn once I made my edit. So how does this happen is the important thing here. So this is how we get to that point. We have our standard API call being made to Otter.ai to get all of the meetings we've had recently. They run through an iterator, okay? And then it goes through basically a formula to let us know we want the meetings we had yesterday. So this is everything that's everything that's completed. We don't have to worry about processing the same meeting accidentally. Once it goes through the filter, whereas before they would get the task lists, okay? I've disabled that route. For this example here, but yeah, the top branch, we get the task lists from those meetings. We add them to our Google Tasks, which we reclaim, get synced to our calendar. We also grab the summaries of these calls so that they can be added into our meeting notes. And now what we're doing as well, we're also collecting the transcripts. So here, it's basically a standard API call to the Otter ID we get to get the full transcript of the meeting we had. Then it goes through an iterator, because basically the way Otter.ai works, the transcript is not one big doc. It's basically every sentence, every time someone on a call speaks, it's an output, and then the other person speaks. So it's basically an array. So we go through the iterator just to separate them all out. Then we put them through a text aggregator, where we basically put in the text of those iterated transcripts so that it all comes back in from one massive, 99 different bundles, basically just one long text of information, so a full transcript. And then it goes into ChatGPT. So obviously your precise prompt will be different to mine because you are a different person to me. You do different things. Your meetings are about different things. But broadly speaking, a prompt like this will work. We'll tell it, I'm supplying you with a transcript of a meeting I was in. I would like, some social media copies. Try and keep the words and phrasing as close as possible to the original transcript. And then I give it ideas of what I think would be interesting. So, find something that reveals a new tool. Find something that reveals a pain point, find something that reveals a solution, find something one of the speakers in the transcript have never considered before, so basically a new discovery kind of thing. Find some praise for me from a client, anything else noteworthy, and let it know as well. The copy doesn't need to explicitly say this came from a meeting. If it feels like it's necessary, it can put it in. But the purpose of the copy is to start new conversations. Then I give it some background on what I do and what kind of copy I would like. Provided it with an example output JSON copy. So here we've got a copy and then an array of copies. And then underneath that, I supply it with the text from our text aggregator. So essentially the full transcript. Right, then obviously it goes through a JSON parser. So this copy here gets turned into these mappable elements here. Then it goes through an iterator just to separate out the copies and add it into an Airtable. Easy peasy. So here we have the basically we group everything by the summary of the meeting. We add in the individual LinkedIn copies and the original input, which would be the meeting link. And then that all gets added automatically to our Airtable here. So we can see straight away some conversations about the high cost of AI-powered videos like Hey Jen, an interesting thought from a recent call, one here for testimonials. So This is a very, 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 very quick automation. Obviously, I've added it to my school, and this is also part of my new solopreneur pack. So essentially, it's a collection of the 10, 12, 13 most important automations you need starting your solopreneur journey from day zero. So something like this, super useful whenever you have a meeting with someone. You've got your tasks set in Google Calendar. You've got your centralized meeting notes always updated with all of the summaries and calls from and transcripts from these people, and also social media notes, just so you've got something cool to put out on socials afterwards. So if you like it, please follow me on YouTube and check out that school. It's really, 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 really good. It's not just me saying that. My mum, my sisters, they all love it too. Thank you. Bye-bye.